Ragini MMS 2 is a 2014 Bollywood horror thriller film directed by Bhushan Patel and co-produced by Ekta Kapoor and Shobha Kapoor under Balaji Motion Pictures and ALT Entertainment. The movie is the sequel to the 2011 horror movie Ragini MMS, however with a different cast. Ragini MMS 2 features Sunny Leone and the newcomer Saahil Prem in lead roles in a continuation of the plot from the prequel. The film was a major commercial success, being declared a hit at the box office. Plot: a film begins from where the previous film ended. Ragini's MMS goes viral and this catches the attention of a failed director, Rox, who decides to make a movie on the scandal. He signs Sunny as the lead actress and decides to shoot the movie in the same house where the MMS was recorded. Sunny, who takes an instant liking to the script, seeks permission to meet the real Ragini, who is still in a mental asylum, to get a better in-depth look of the character she wants to portray. But the meeting goes horribly wrong when Ragini stabs herself brutally in her neck and dies. Later, the cast and crew arrive at the haunted house to shoot and strange things begin to happen, especially to Sunny. Elsewhere, Dr. Meera Dutta, a psychiatrist who specializes in cases for which science has no answers, takes up Ragini's case. After going through old newspaper clipping and videotapes of Ragini, she finds the truth regarding the ghost. She finds out that the ghost in life was a married woman with 2 daughters and a son. She was more attached to her son, because she had conceived him after much difficulty and praying. One day, the boy and his 2 sisters were playing hide-and-seek when the boy slipped into a well and drowned. This drove his mother insane and caused her to embark on a desperate quest to resurrect him from the dead. A priest who claimed to perform black magic arrived and convinced her the only way to bring her son back was to sacrifice both of her daughters. The insane mother agreed and the priest chopped off the daughters' heads. He put the sword in her hands, told her to close her eyes, and chant. While she did that he stole all of her money and ran. When the villagers finally arrived, they assumed that the mother was practicing witchcraft and punished her by hanging her from a tree, stoning her, and burning her alive. The woman survived, finally dropped from the tree, and after cursing them all, killed herself by stabbing herself in the neck with a rattle toy her son used to play with. Mrs. Dutta then rushes to the shooting location in order to inform the cast and crew to abandon the shooting in that place and to leave that house immediately. But it was too late as the ghost has already possessed Sunny and started killing the junior artists along with supporting cast by either luring them into having sex or killing them by catching them unguarded when they are all alone. Only the script writer Satya and one side actor Monali are left alive by running for their lives from the ghost-possessed Sunny. As the trio attempt to drive the ghost out of Sunny, Monali gets killed. When Satya accidentally steps on the rattle toy with which the mother committed suicide prior to becoming a ghost, it caused pain to Sunny temporarily and thereby subduing the ghost to temporarily leave Sunny. Mrs. Dutta comes to know about the situation and urges Satya to destroy it. Eventually the ghost is destroyed along with the rattle. And at last, Sunny, Satya and Mrs. Dutta leave the house solving the mystery once and forever as they thought. But at the end when they leave it shows a rocking chair rocking back and forth and a child's voice, signifying that there is still a ghost in the house and maybe a continuing story. Cast: Sunny Leone as Sunny, Saahil Prem as Satya Kumar, Pawan Darbas as Rox, Sandal Mridal as Monali, Karan Meera as Maddy, Anita Hasmandani as Gina, Divya Dutta as Dr. Meera Dutta, Sonia Meera as Tanya, Karan Taluja as Kunal, Kanis Motivla as Ragini. Production: Sunny Leone, who plays female lead in Ragini MMS 2, says this movie is more commercial in nature than its prequel. Director Bhushan Patel says that there is a lot more sex, scares and a lot of glamour with the songs. The movie was scheduled to be released in the month of October 2013. However, Balaji Motion Pictures officially confirmed the release date, scheduled to be on January 17, 2014. The release date of the film was further postponed to March 21, 2014. Soundtrack: the soundtrack of Ragini MMS 2 is composed by Meet Brothers ANJJAN, Yo-Yo Honey Singh, Pranal Rija and Karantan Bhatt. The first song Baby Doll featuring Sunny Leone was released on YouTube receiving great response and went on to be a chartbuster. The second song Char Bottle Vodka featuring Sunny Leone along with Honey Singh was also a great success, receiving more than 5 million views in 5 days. Track listing, release, critical reception. Ragini MMS 2 received mixed to positive responses from movie critics. Avad M of Bollywood 3 stated, undoubtedly, Sunny Leone is the major attraction of Ragini MMS 2, a unregistered trademark. Those who go to the theatres expecting to see Sunny unregistered trademark's glamour and sensuous body, will not be disappointed at all. Madhuritra Mukherjee of the Times of India rated the movie 3 out of 5 and said, the film provides the usual creepy clichés, creaking windows, ghostly shadows and bedraggled ghosts. There are a few spooky moments, but fewer leap-out-of-your-seat scenes. Sunny looks deathly desirable and plays the sexed-up baby doll with abandon. While her act is good, her performance doesn't really climax. Yet, she gives us a drool-worthy adult horror film, one of its kind for Bollywood. Mohar Basu of Koimoi rated the movie 3 out of 5, concluding, Ragini MMS 2 is quite a pleasant surprise. It is not every day that you begin your morning watching a Sunny Leone film, where she actually manages to bewilder you, something close to a performance. Interestingly threaded with ample hair-raising minutes, the film unregistered trademark's ability to seem unrelentingly real is what makes it an entertaining watch. Not worth an Oscar but worth spending your popcorn over this weekend for sure. Kamal Natar writes on his blog, Bhushan Patel unregistered trademark's direction is first-rate. He has made a film which does not lose its grip on the audience even for a minute, keeping them engrossed right from the word go unregistered trademark. He has balanced the drama with good doses of sex, horror and comedy so as to give every kind of audience entertainment to the fullest. On the whole, Ragini MMS 2 is a surefire hit as it has the deadly combination of sex, horror, comedy and hit music. It will please the masses and classes alike and will work wonders at the box office from north to south and east to west. Shobha Gupta of the Indian Express rated the movie 2.5 out of 5, stating, despite its harem-scarum script and barely their logic, I quite enjoyed Ragini MMS 2, a unregistered trademark in the portions when Sunny Leone is in full stride. Where it falters is in the lack of novelty in the scenes that feature the spirit, and its bloody trail. There are a couple of scenes that send a shiver down your spine, but then it all becomes familiar. A little more attention to that, and to the storyline, and this will become a solid franchise. Namita Karkara of Rediff.com gave the film a score of 1.5 out of 5, noting, Sunny Leone looks hot alright but with scary scenes being average at best. Ragini MMS 2 isn't a unregistered trademark half as scary as it is supposed to be. At best, the film seems like a spoof. The second half of the movie however fares better. Overall the movie still manages to scare at some shots, make us laugh and enjoy Sunny Leone in her skimpy outfits. Box office, domestic, Ragini MMS 2 had a very strong opening day with the film collecting 8 crores despite competition from T20 World Cup but somehow managed an opening weekend of 24 crores. Despite the strong opening and good reviews as an adult film, the movie unfortunately buffered in its second week and collected hardly 6.5 crores. The film continued with a rapid rise and fall in its third week by collecting almost 7 crores and a total of about 47 crores from the 3 weeks. This is a big total for an horror film of this type, and it is also expected to collect much more when the movie is launched on Indian channels. Ragini MMS 2 was declared hit at the box office India. Overseas and worldwide collection, the movie was not launched in Pakistan because the authorities there believed that it violated the viewership laws of Pakistan as it contained a lot of adult content. The ban was unpleasant because collections from Pakistan was restricted through this step. Final overseas collection stood at 180 million, making the worldwide collection 650 million. References. External links, Ragini MMS 2 at the Internet Movie Database. Ragini MMS 2 on Facebook, Ragini MMS 2 at Bollywood Hungama.